Hey guys, today we're going to do something a little different. We're going to continue our East Asia and more specifically the Japan parts of this unit. And I had told you all earlier that we're going to do some kind of a comparison between the samurai and the ninja. We're going to start with that today. And depending on what happens over the next couple of days, we may go a little more in depth or talk about a few more details. But you have a pretty specific job today. And as you can tell, the setup is pretty much right here on the screen. And what you're going to do for today in the notebook or anywhere we have space, okay, most preferably a notebook, but I know not everybody brought their notebook with them. But you're going to listen to me read a selection about a comparison between Samurai and Ninja. And it's packed full of all kinds of different information, but feel free at any point. You can pause it or go back, watch it again. But while you're doing this, I want you to try to come up with three facts related only to samurai. So throughout the course of the reading, try to pick up on three bits of detail that are only related to the samurai or how the samurai operate. And then you want to do the same for the ninja. Three facts related only to ninja or how they operated or were hired or all these different weapons they use. And the last part here, which again is not in any kind of order because this stuff is strewn from throughout the selection here, is I want you to come up with three specific things that samurai and ninja have in common. I say specific because I don't want them to be general statements, like they were both humans or they were both types of warriors or whatever. That's too general for this situation, okay? But something or some things that you can think of that would apply to both of them equally. Okay, so again, I would go ahead wherever you have space and set this thing up first. Each fact, again, should be at least a sentence. So you're looking at 9 sentences total here, but they don't have to be very long, of course. But again, the purpose is to listen and pick up on what you can pick up on. And again, once we figure out what we're going to be doing here over the next couple of days, whether it'll be another NTI session or we'll be back in school, may change things a little bit. But either way, this is how we're going to start this conversation. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and start reading this selection. And then again, you guys pick up on whatever you need to pick up on to fill your bullet points within this chart. Samurai versus ninja. Samurai and ninjas have long been a part of what was made with Japanese culture. These two warriors have lived during ancient Japanese times, and they may seem like the same thing to some people, but actually, there are a number of differences between the two. One of the major differences between the samurai and ninja is who they were. Samurai were warriors that belonged to the noble class of ancient Japanese society. Ninjas were often mercenaries, spies, and assassins who would often belong to the lower class of ancient Japanese society. Because of the fact that they are part of nobility, samurai warriors are often depicted wearing full-clad kimonos, which is the traditional attire of the ancient Japanese. However, actual samurai wore full-body armor suits. These suits were made of metal plates tied together with leather or silk straps. They also wore a metal helmet. Ninjas are often clothed in relatively tighter clothing and tend to be fully clothed with only their eyes showing. Also, the outfits of samurai warriors are colorful with symbols and pictures on them, while ninja outfits are often plain black in color. Another major difference between the samurai and the ninja is the manner in which they fought. Samurai were guided by an ancient code of ethics which was called the Bushido Code. That being the case, they made sure that they stuck to certain rules even while they were in combat. In contrast, ninjas did not follow any code of ethics when they fought, so their fighting style was considered to be unorthodox. In fact, the way ninjas fought was the complete opposite of samurai. For instance, Samurai found it more honorable to fight face to face. Ninja specialized in ambush, espionage, sabotage, infiltration, and assassination. This is why ninjas used a variety of different weapons that samurai did not use, such as ninja stars. Samurai often worked until the very end without asking for a fee. Ninjas served pretty much anyone and everyone who was willing to pay their price. Both the samurai and the ninja were experts with different Japanese weapons. The samurai were skilled in using spear, bow and arrows, and the sword which was named for them. It was known that a samurai was used for quick and effective hand-to-hand combat with any weapon available. A ninja, however, used a different form of attack. While ninjas had a weapon for their attacks, like the ninja star, they were not sent out for hand-to-hand combat. They performed their duties in secret and were better known for sneaking up on someone for a surprise assassination or attack, or having great espionage skills. While both Japanese samurai and ninjas may seem similar, their differences are great. Both were widely used in Japanese history, but for entirely different reasons. Okay, so that's the end of the selection, and hopefully you all could catch 3 from each of these categories. I know the information is somewhat all over the place depending on, what you hear and when you hear it, but you are looking to get 3 in each box. All right. Now, this is the difference. If you're just reading the announcement or the information on Google Classroom, this is going to say the same thing, but I don't want you all to submit this necessarily today. Okay, I want you to complete it. I want you to have it done. But again, depending on weather and depending on what's going to happen over the next couple of days, we might do something where we pull this out for class and look at it again. Or if we have to do something online, we're just going to go through some of the ideas or talk about some of the different possibilities. But for today, I do want you guys to complete the chart wherever you have the available space, but I don't want you to send a picture or I don't want you to have shared a Google document with me or anything. I just want you to hang on to it. Okay, but still complete it. Definitely go back through the video if you need to listen to different parts of what I said to see if you can catch as many of these as you can. And even if you're short one, maybe even one in each category, if at most, that's okay. But really, you shouldn't have any problem figuring out 9 different total things. Okay. So again, for today, go back through what you need to go back through if you didn't catch a whole lot of these, and don't submit the information today. Okay. So as far as submission for today, you don't have to do anything on that piece. All right. So as always, I hope you guys are staying safe out there. Everybody be warm, and hopefully we'll talk to you all really soon. All right. See ya.